So after Gilbert Burns defeated Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in the co-main event of UFC 264, doing so in a very nice, convincing fashion as well. Although not the most entertaining fight that we've ever seen, it was definitely impressive to see what Burns had to do to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I mean, he took him down 3 or 4 times, and that's, since Wonderboy fought Matt Brown, that's never happened to him. So, after the fight, Gilbert Burns goes on to call out Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz, or Leon Edwards, I believe. He in the call out, I think he said Nate Diaz or Jorge, and then I think in the post fight interview he said he would also fight Leon. Um, you know, the fight to make, as far to see who should be the next to fight Usman, really should be Burns Leon. You do Burns and Leon, and the winner of that fights Usman after Usman fights Covington. You know, but the fight that's probably gonna happen is Masvidal Burns, and I'm sure Burns would like that fight better too. Bigger name, potentially. I don't know. That's a tough matchup too. Masvidal's damn tough, you know. And who knows? They might do Burns and Nate, but I don't know. Nate coming off a couple of losses, they might not want to give him another top three welterweight. I mean, this guy's gonna just lose and keep fighting the top three dudes in the world. But hey, could you imagine if Nate beat Gilbert? Then of course Nate would be probably getting a title shot. But no, I think it'll probably be Jorge Masvidal next for Nate. I mean, sorry, next for Gilbert. Jorge was in the stands watching. He was giving the thumbs up, smiling. He wants to fight. Gilbert wants to fight. I see that happening for sure. And that's a huge fight because if Jorge can win that fight, that keeps him right there in title contention. I mean, he legitimately, it'd be hard to sell a trilogy fight with Usman, but if Usman ever lost the title or something like that, he'd legitimately be in the running for another title shot. And who knows, maybe they could sell a trilogy fight if he got 2 or 3 wins in a row. But Gilbert Burns would be a huge, huge win for Masvidal. And, you know, however, like I said, Burns said he would fight Leon or Nate. They might lean in that direction. Leon's a tough matchup, too. That would really be a fun fight. Leon and Gilbert, really, two just extremely well-rounded, high-level mixed martial artists. I don't know. I think that it's hard to even make any predictions on these fights without going into deep thought about it. But yeah, Masvidal and Gilbert seems like the fight to make, and like I said, puts Masvidal right back into contention. And if Burns beats Masvidal after beating Wonderboy, I mean, he's definitely getting a rematch with Usman or fighting for the title, regardless of who it is. You know, um, I mean, especially even if he didn't win in beautifully impressive fashion, even if he did the same exact thing he did to Wonderboy and he did that to Masvidal, he's next for the title. I mean, you can't. He hurt Usman in their fight. I mean, Gilbert Burns hurt Usman bad. I thought Burns was going to win the fight by knockout. He did too. Everyone watching at the moment did. And then Usman weathered the storm, made the adjustments needed, won the fight. However, if Burns goes out there and beats number 4, tricky Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and then goes out there and beats what, number 5, Jorge Masvidal, I mean, come on. The guy's next in line at that point if Leon has already fought for the title. And that's the thing. If Leon or Covington beat Usman for the title, Masvidal gets this win against Burns. Hey, if Leon or Colby are the champion, there's business between Masvidal with both of those guys. And then if they're the champion, they get a cut of the pay-per-view. They'll be calling him out just like Usman did, It doesn't matter if he's only got one win against Burns. If he beats Burns and there is a new welterweight champion, I would not be surprised at all if they called out Masvidal for a title shot. I would not be surprised at all. Like I said, if it's Leon or Colby, Usman trilogy would be, very tough to sell. Very tough to sell that one. But if it's Colby or Leon, Masvidal slides right in for that title shot if he can beat Burns, and if not, he's definitely one fight away. So that would be a huge fight for both of these guys, regardless of who Burns fights. I think, if he's gonna fight one of those three guys, Nate, Leon, or Masvidal, if he beats that guy, he's pretty much right there for a title again. As long as we get Leon in there soon, keep the thing rolling. Things are looking good for Gilbert. Things are looking good for the welterweight division at this moment. Hopefully they can get Usman and Covington scheduled and see what happens from there. So let me know what you guys think about Burns and Masvidal, or potentially Burns versus Leon or Nate. And if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this one, and thank you very much for watching.